Good morning and welcome to Coffee and Cards. This is my daily tarot and oracle card reading. However, if you found this video on YouTube, you were meant to hear it as well. If you like the vibe, subscribe, like, and comments are always welcome. Let's get started. The first is the Muerte Tarot. And the card drawn for today is the One of Pentacles, or the Ace. This represents that all is tangible on a material plane, from our body to economic resources, successes, profits, and health. This card is an active principle that operates on all tangible aspects of our existence, and it brings happiness and triumph. The advice from the dead for today is to totally enjoy what we have earned and what we deserve. Everything proceeds well, but we should not forget to look at things beyond any material concerns. I do shuffle off camera, so I will pause and be right back with the next card. Next up, we have the numerology guidance cards. And our numerology guidance today is a 5, and that signifies change. This is a absolutely great time to be receiving this card as we kick 2020 out the door and usher 2021 in with high hopes. But this is also indicative of expected as well as unexpected changes. Anything can happen, and it usually does. We are being encouraged to think of our life as an adventure with exciting opportunities that could appear at any moment around any corner. And rather than fearing the unfamiliar and the unknown, we need to embrace expansion, movement, and of course, the key word today, change. We need to go with the flow, open ourselves to opportunities that will improve our life. The wheels have already been set in motion. We just need to play our part, and that's always moving closer to our dreams. This may cause us to make changes in our mindset, relationships, residence, lifestyle, career, wherever a positive shift is needed to serve our greater good. We need to broaden our horizons and re-spark our passion for life. We need to set aside any procrastination, resistance, and fear. It takes us out of alignment. So surrender ourselves to the opportunities about to present themselves. Know that we are divinely loved and guided. Next up is a brand new deck for me. It was just gifted to me yesterday. It's the Love Your Inner Goddess. Men, if you're watching this, we have divine masculine and divine feminine, each of us. So really reach down to your divine feminine for this one. Lion-hearted, the lion or the lioness. This is just a reminder to stay fierce, steadfast, be stealthy, watch out for anyone shady, and be true to ourselves. Next up is the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. And what was drawn? The One or Ace of Pentacles. The same as was drawn in the Muerte Tarot. I have absolutely never had that happen. The distinction from the writer for this card is that this is a fortune that Mother Earth has given to us, and this will replenish our physical state. The card represents the initiation of physical healing or a profoundness of prosperity. Make the time and effort to replenish our physical state. This will help our body develop vitality, strength, and endurance. In a matter of time, our energy will manifest and expand anything we want to do. We may want to be practical and down to earth in order to achieve respect. Ones are new beginnings. The pentacles are usually the financial center of our life. And I'm just absolutely amazed that the same card was drawn in two different decks. I'm completely blown away by this. On to the next card. Next up is the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. What was drawn today was drawn in the reverse, but I'm going to flip it around. And it is clock time. It's 14. It resonates to a 5. And the 5, as we learned earlier, resonates to change. So in the reverse, this could mean that we're refusing to meet a deadline, we're procrastinating and avoiding. We could feel overwhelmed with our responsibility, giving up on our dreams, being stagnant, making no progress, or being just too slow. Everything comes down to time. The ebb and flow of the tides, the cycles of the moon, the rise and set of the sun. There are times when we need to move quickly, when we have everything scheduled out. This can make us anxious, hurried, rushed, kind of like the rabbit in Alice in Wonderland. And even though it's true that we have deadlines to meet and appointments to make, we need to slow down. We're in the midst of a whirlwind. We need to be the calm, the eye of the storm. We need to work carefully, clearly with focus and intent. Pull back, stay calm, have a plan, stick to it, and all will be well for us. Next up is the Oracle of the Shapeshifters. We drew 2 cards for today. And the first is the unending sadness of looking back. We may have regret, grief, guilt. We keep replaying the past, and it's a negative playback. This is hampering us from moving forward, and this, we can look back all we want. We can't change the past, and all we can do is wait and embrace the future. It's divine timing. It is our Akashic record. You know, what's meant to be for us has already been planned. Yes, we have free will, but looking backwards is not always the answer. Second card drawn today is Pose Brave Flight. We will not let fear stop us this time. Many times we're afraid and fearful to move forward because of the unknown. And this is, again, why we stay in the past, even if it's sad. So we're definitely being told, move forward, open doors and expand horizons and create new memories that can replace the sad ones. Next up, we have the Enchanted Map, and I am so stoked that I know that the sister oracle deck to this by Colette Baron-Reid, the Wisdom of the Oracle, is on its way to me, so I can't wait to pull these two in conjunction with each other. Today pulled Rock Bottom. I generally don't like this card. However, I began to take my own interpretation on it through my own life experiences. We're being asked to surrender and accept the keys to freedom. As difficult as it may be to accept, it seems we've reached a point where we can no longer go in the same manner that we've been doing things. It has made us hit a proverbial brick wall. We could have experienced a deep sense of loss and not know where to turn. The old way of doing things has to be discarded fully in order to move onward and upward. A new direction and strategy are called for. The only way out is through surrender. We need to accept things as they are admit that we have no idea what to do next. If we wait in a heartfelt moment of release, a stairway will begin to appear. In a matter of all synchronicities, it will show us the way to higher ground. The rock bottom card is actually a sign that a miracle is about to occur, but only if you let go completely. Because at the end of the day, once you've hit rock bottom, the only way to go is up. It can't possibly get any worse. And we just need to pray to the spirit, the divine, the universe, all of our guides and ancestors, that we're going to see the light and things are going to improve. Our last card for the day comes from the Blind Spot Oracle. And we drew number 14, which resonates to a 5, which again means change. Our themes today are seriously the 1s and the 5s. So as you go through your day, look for them. You know, clocks, license plates, things like that. Synchronicities of the 1 and 5 together. So 15, 51, etc., etc. It will help keep this message in your head. When we've drawn this eagle, we're not seeing the gift of the circumstances, just the drawback. We see clearly how what happened or what is happening is damaging us, but we can't see how it's assisting us. So even in the bad, there's kind of like the silver lining, and how this was needed in order to get what we've always wanted. You know, anything worth having is never easy. There's always going to be something of value, a gift in every experience, no matter how painful it is. If we throw the whole situation away as negative, we're throwing out the baby with the bathwater, so to speak. Look for the positives in any situation. You know, this is especially going to help us if we feel that we're at our rock bottom, as pulled in the last card. If we've drawn this, it just means we're not seeing the bigger picture. We're clearly not seeing that everything that's happening is a puzzle piece in the big picture of what we truly want. And maybe that's our cue to sit down and have our talks with spirit and the divine, the universe, our ancestors and our spirit guides to truly manifest. But often the universe knows how to best get us there much better than we do. Divine timing and fate. It is always going to come into play. Free will and hard work and effort. And a lot of that requires, you know, the theme today, which was change. So I hope that you go through your day and think about things and, you know, see the synchronicities with the 1s and the 5s. And as you lay down tonight, just meditate on everything. The likes, the comments, the subscribes are greatly appreciated. Have a great day, y'all.